I'm not sure if I can put into words just how infuriating this effing idiot is. I can't cuss yet. It hasn't been 30 seconds and I'm trying to stay monetized. Firestorm from Injustice 2 should not even be in consideration for the title of superhero. Hasn't been 30 seconds. Nah, not yet, man. I want to call him a slur. Which one? The one with a hard R. This black boy's incompetence stretched out further than I have ever seen in any video game prior, in any comic book adaptation. This man did something so illogical that he made Harley Quinn look like the sane one. And you may be wondering, what could Jason Rush have done to get me this ramped up? You could even say that I feel rage baited by his actions. Can I cuss at this guppy now? No, let the Damian. This nigga! You're looking at the man who was about to re-nuke Metropolis over a minor inconvenience. The problem he had was this small. The Batman had tasked him to stop the intruders from being able to get Superman out of the Red Sun prison. And forget Jason Todd for a minute. You, Jason Rush, were Batman's biggest failure. You would have given radiation poisoning to a bunch of innocent people. And that is just those of which who would have survived the blast. Which wouldn't have been many, by the way. And you had the audacity to tell Jaime to get away.
Get out of here, Jaime.
And go where? You were about to set off a nuke. If Jaime had enough time to get away, so do your ops. You were about to kill your best friend. And possibly everyone left who he loves. As well as you, dummy.
Firestorm, stand down.
Man, I ain't never heard anybody ever get yelled at by Injustice Batman the way he screamed at you just now. That's how you know you fucked up. Another thing that I just can't stand. Every time I replay this game, it bothers me. Firestorm's voice, specifically Jason's, it sounds like shit.
Listen to yourselves, you two. We're badasses.
We're badasses! Nigga, are you?
And badasses belong on the front lines.
You don't sound like one. In fact, you come off as very nerdy, but you sound like you're trying to sound tough and it bothers me. You sound ridiculous. Stupid, if I can be honest. And you are one arrogant little pendejo, ain't you? You think so much of yourself with so little to show for it. Oh, you made kryptonite with your powers. Yeah, that's something you would have been clueless about if it wasn't for the Batman and your other half. And speaking of genius, let's talk about why the professor is an idiot. So Firestorm gets confronted by Wonder Woman, Black Adam, Cyborg, and Kara, Supergirl. And in his mind, the professor is telling him something, like a devil on his shoulder. And he's telling him to nuke the city to stop one man, one Kryptonian from breaking out of jail. It is never that damn serious. And here's me thinking that the only psycho on Batman's team was Harley. These two niggas are indefinitely crazier. I don't know who's dumber. The old man who gave him the plan, or the silly black bastard that was about to follow through with it.
You'd blow up Metropolis rather than let Superman go?
I'd save the Earth.
You thought you sounded so tough saying that, didn't you? But in reality, you sound like the utmost insufferable Malaka in the DC universe. And that's crazy, cause Damian Wayne live here. Nigga, you make Damian Wayne look like God's gift to Earth. You make him look like the perfect child. Cause if something like you ever came out of my balls and fermented into this life, I would have failed as a father. Bro, who in their right mind would ever resort to nuking an entire city to stop anybody from getting out of prison? I understand. He killed a lot of bad people. He killed some good people. But he never committed genocide. You know, like you were about to do. And my God, your voice, feller. I don't think I've heard such annoying voice acting in my 24 years of occupying this body. And I'm talking about your aunties, not mine. Firestorm the type of guy to change how deep his voice is when there's females around. I've never seen such a cool concept for a character executed so fucking poorly. Firestorm has got some of the dopest abilities that I have ever seen in the DC Comics universe. The things he can do with atoms is insane. We saw some of it in Legends of Tomorrow. We see a lot of it even here in this game. He was able to forge a kryptonite with the capabilities to take Superman's powers away forever. He made regular green kryptonite with ease. But yet his plan to stop him from getting out of jail was to kill everybody within a 30-mile radius. And everything that I just mentioned isn't even the last of his fuck-ups. In Injustice 2, you can do a tower where at the very end there's a boss fight, the Brainiac boss fight. And once you beat him, you get to see his ending. And the way that they structure these endings is to show us, the player, what would have happened if that was the hero that was to beat Brainiac by the end of the story. And my God, Firestorm probably has the worst one in the game. Against Batman's word, against the word of the Professor. You want to know what Jason does to beat Brainiac? In Jason's canon, he nukes the ship that contained all the data of all the places that Brainiac raided, right? The people were still in there. They're his hostages. He studies them. He traps them in these little balls, right? Look down. Yeah, some kind of like that. And Jason just blows it up. Kills everybody, not just the people of Metropolis, Coast City, Central City, aliens. He killed trillions of people. And the audacity of this nigga to do all of that and then tell the Batman to call him if he ever needs him. Wow, that nigga dumb as hell. Excuse me. What the fuck would the Batman need a nuclear bomb for? Cause that seems to be all that you're good for. Against numerous warnings from people 10,000 times smarter than you. And you still did that dumb shit. If the Joker, Injustice, Wonder Woman, and Firestorm were in a room and I had a gun with 2 bullets, I would separate the Professor from Jason and shoot them both. I can't believe one of the biggest brains in the DC universe belongs to one of the biggest dumbasses. Hey nigga, like the video right now and share it before you leave. I didn't think anybody could get under my skin more than Damian, but then I remembered that idiot's got some strong competition. Shout out to all of you who have joined me in Tier 2, whether that be on my Patreon or YouTube memberships. I'ma have another exclusive video dropping for y'all sometime soon. Thank you all for your support. I done got on Wonder Woman's yams and now Firestorm's. What other dummy deserves my attention? Let me know in the comments below and I'ma be seeing you.